Hello guys! We're back! This time, we're going to discuss factoring perfect square trinomial. So, ang unang tanong, paano ba natin malalaman na ang given trinomial is a perfect square trinomial? By inspection, una, the first and last term must be a perfect square and both positive. Second, the middle term is twice the product of the square roots of first and last terms. Itong dalawa ang kailangan natin tingnan para malaman natin kung ang given trinomial is a perfect square trinomial. Let us see which of the two trinomials is a perfect square trinomial. Is it 2k squared minus 11k plus 12? Or 4x squared plus 12x plus 9? Tama! Ang perfect square trinomial ay 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. Bakit? 4x squared is a perfect square. Ang square root nito ay 2x. At ang 9 is also a perfect square. Ang square root niya ay 3. So pag minultiply natin ang 2x and 3, ang sagot ay 6x. Then twice the product, so times 2. It will give us positive 12x. Therefore, this is a perfect square trinomial. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin ang steps kung paano kunin ang factors ng perfect square trinomial. Number 1, get the square root of first term and the last term. Second, list down the square root as sum or difference of two terms as the case may be. Let's have some examples. Number 1, n squared plus 16n plus 64. What are the factors? Kunin mo na ang square root ng first term. Ang square root ng n squared ay n. And then square root of the last term, 64, so ang square root ng 64 ay 8. Then follow the sign of the middle term which is positive. And then, lagyan nyo na lang siya ng parenthesis and then squared. Therefore, the factors of n squared plus 16n plus 64 equals n plus 8 squared. And it's done. Second example, 4r squared minus 12r plus 9. So what are the factors? Square root of 4r squared is equals to 2r. And the square root of 9 is equals to 3. Sign of the middle term, negative. And then, lagyan na lang siya ng parenthesis squared. And you're done. Madali lang, di ba? Now, let us proceed with factoring general trinomials. Is 2k squared plus 11k plus 12 a perfect square trinomial? You are correct. Very good. It is not a perfect square trinomial. You need to remember that not all trinomials are perfect square trinomials. This time, we are going to factor trinomials that are not perfect square, and they are called general trinomials. Here are the steps. Number 1, get the product of the coefficient of first term and the last term. Number 2, list down all the possible factors of obtained product. And number 3, look for the factors that will give a sum equal to the coefficient of the middle term. Let's have some examples. Number 1, p squared plus 5p plus 6. So to get the factors, gawin muna natin ang step number 1. Get the product of the coefficient of the first and last. So ang coefficient ng p squared ay 1 and the last term or the constant term is 6. So 1 times 6 or positive 6 is equals to positive 6. Step 2. Get the factors of 6. Ilista natin ang mga factors. So we have positive 1 and positive 6. Paano nga ba kumuha ng factors? Dalawang number na kapag multiply natin, ang sagot ay positive 6. Pwede rin ang 2 and 3. We also have negative numbers, negative 1 and negative 6, dahil kapag multiply natin si negative 1 and negative 6, ang sagot dyan ay still positive 6. We also have negative 2 and negative 3. Now, gamit ang mga possible factors na pwede nating magamit, alin dyan ang magbibigay sa atin ng sum na equal sa coefficient ng middle term, which is positive 5. And you are correct. We have positive 2 and positive 3 dahil ang 2 plus 3 is equals to positive 5. So therefore, the factors of p squared plus 5p plus 6 is equals to p plus 2 and p plus 3. Saan galing yung p? Dito sa p squared. Kasi ang factors ng p squared ay p times p. And then yung positive 2 and positive 3, galing siya dun sa factors na nakuha natin. Factors ng 6 na magbibigay ng sum na positive 5. And we're done. Let's have another example. We have 6z squared minus 5z minus 6. Step 1. Get the product of the coefficient of first and last term. We have positive 6 and negative 6, and the product is negative 36. Now, step 2. Kunin natin ang mga factors ng negative 36. So, we have positive 1 and negative 36. Since negative ang hinahanap natin, so ang factors natin magkaiba ang sign. One positive, the other one is negative. Pwede rin naman, negative 1 and positive 36. We also have 2 and negative 18, or negative 2 and positive 18. We also have positive 3 and negative 12, negative 3 and positive 12, 4 and negative 9, and negative 4 and positive 9. Now, ang question ay, alin sa mga sets of factors ang magbibigay sa atin ng sum na equal sa negative 5? Very good. Ang sagot ay positive 4 and negative 9. Dahil positive 4 plus negative 9 ay equal sa negative 5. Remember, kapag nag-add tayo ng magkaiba ang sign, mina-minus natin ang mga numbers. So, 9 minus 4, ang sagot ay 5. Then, follow the sign ng bigger number. So, in this case, negative. Now, let's have the factors. In this case, kopyahin muna natin yung coefficient ng first term, which is 6, and then copy the variable z. So, we have 6z dun sa una, and then kunin natin ang factors na positive 4 and negative 9. Hindi pa ito ang final answer. Bakit? Pwede pa nating i-simplify. So, required na i-simplify muna ang bawat factors para maibigay natin ang final answer. So, dun muna tayo sa first factor. 6z plus 4. So, ang 6 and positive 4 are both divisible by 2. So, 6 divided by 2 ay 3, and 4 divided by 2 ay 2. So, instead of 6z plus 4, magiging 3z plus 2 na siya. Ganon din ang gagawin natin sa second factor. 6 and 9 are divisible by 3. So, i-divide natin siya by 3. 6 divided by 3 ay 2, and 9 divided by 3 ay 3. So, we have 2z minus 3. And this is now the final answer. And that's it. Thank you for listening.